Like to welcome everyone to the Elizabethton Board of Education June meeting. Again, thank you all for being here. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Van Huss for a moment of silence and pledge the flag.
Please stand for a moment of silence. Thank you. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. It's now time to approve consent agenda and regular agenda. Can I get a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
And a second?
Second.
Thank you all. Any questions, anything on the agenda, anything need to be moved, anything like that? Okay. Again, the items to approve consent agenda and regular agenda. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? And there are none. It's now time for citizens to speak. We did not have anyone request to speak, so we will move on to special recognitions. I will go ahead and tell you, normally after recognitions, we give you an opportunity. If you'd like to step out before the official part of the meeting, you're welcome to do that. But I also will tell you that we are going to show the trailer for the Murder 101 that our high school students are a part of. We'll do that pretty much right after the recognition, and I'll give you another opportunity if you choose to stay, or you can just leave on your own at that time, but you're welcome to stay if you would like to. I'll turn it over to Mr. Van Huss.
Thank you, Mr. Pless. At this time, if we could have Coach Schultz come forward and the EHS men's soccer team.
You just come right here. Where
Yeah, you can, if you slide over here and you can speak into the mic, that way anyone listening over the airwaves can hear. So.
Is this right? I don't think I need the mic. So you know we're here because we accomplished a lot of things. I think we've gone further than any soccer team, boys soccer team, had gone in the past, and that's something to be proud of. And we're here being recognized for that. I would say that I got into coaching soccer because I saw other coaches and I felt like I could be maybe somebody who treated players with a little bit more respect, and so I got into coaching for that. And I've had the opportunity to try to show these guys respect and try to look at what's most important. And as student athletes, their education and just being a person of growth, and they've done that more than anything. And I'm more proud, I think, of where they started out as freshmen up to this point for the seniors, and just most proud of that. So I appreciate it. I also consider them, whether they consider me or not, I consider them a big part of my life and almost family to me. So, and I appreciate Dr. Minton and Forrest. He's not here, but giving me the opportunity to coach. You had faith in me to come here and give me an opportunity to try to have an influence and coach this team. So I appreciate that, and I'll always remember that. So thank you. And thank you for City of Elizabethton.
Yeah.
Maybe slide a little to your right, maybe, and let everyone.
Yeah.
up there.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, congratulations. Yeah. Good deal. So, Coach, am I right? Tied for the most wins, I think, in a season. Was that right? I think. All time, first trip to the state, first game won at the state. I mean, a lot of firsts. That right?
Yeah, they accomplished a lot. I give them all the credit.
Yeah. Well, we're awfully proud of them. How many of you are back for next year? All right. No pressure. Okay. All right. So thank you.
Starting 6 freshmen.
All right. Pretty good. Yeah. Good deal. All right.
Next
Thank
up,
you.
we'll honor EHS track, and so we have Coach Preston and Coach Nave if they'll come up. Coach Nave, family affair.
Yeah.
I would like to say one thing about the soccer team. I think Coach McClay and when I was athletic director, we started the soccer team probably 30 years ago. And to see it grow to where it is now is a huge accomplishment, because those first years when we played soccer, they weren't very good. So it's amazing what you all have accomplished, but it took 30 years to get there. So anyway, track, most of the kids that went to the state meet aren't here. We have the family affair of the Nave girls here, Vela and Liana. Vela's a distance runner. She ran 1600 at the state meet. Liana is a state champion. She won the discus by more than 20 feet, was runner-up in the shot put, and we're expecting, bigger things as time goes. We were just talking about college and the offers that she's getting now, and will get as she gets better. But she's chasing our school record, which Angie Barker holds, who is 6-time state champion, and she's 3 feet away from Angie Barker's record. So I think Liana's the number 5 thrower in the history of track in the discus right now. So
Wow.
we're chasing number 1, which is 163, 64. So that's where we're at. So other kids who aren't here, Jamera Smalls, she was 3rd in the shot put. She was state champion last year in the shot put. She's signed a scholarship to go to Milligan. Cam Garland just signed a scholarship to continue her track career at ETSU. So she was a pentathlon and long jump, triple jump, which is pretty awesome at the state meet. So we have good things going. I'd like to say that I appreciate, I've coached track 48 years, and this was my last year. And we have a coaching staff that I feel like, when I walk away, that they'll be able to take care of what needs to be done. So every kid at Elizabethton will be coached in some way as far as track and field goes. And I appreciate the confidence that the administration has always shown in me, and I hope that I've done what needs to be done as far as track and field at Elizabethton. So thank you. So I guess we want a picture.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, at this time, if you want to stay for the regular agenda, or if you just want to stay to see the Murder 101, you're welcome to. But if you need to go at this time, this would be the time to go. And I'll give you just a second to head out, and then we'll move into the reports. Thank you all for being here. Congratulations to all. Yeah. Hey, see ya. And am I right? Tucker's going to Johnson?
That's right.
That's right. Yeah. Tucker going to Johnson. All right. Okay. So now it's time for the director's update. Mr. Van Huss.
Okay, thank you very much. Just a couple of things here real quick, and then we'll jump right into the trailer. First of all, I think the high school finished up summer school today. Is that right? Yep. And so the elementary and junior high, they'll finish up Thursday of next week. It's been a great month of summer school. So we'll finish that up next week, and everyone will get a chance to catch their breath before the start of the next year, which is right around the corner. Just a reminder about the July board meeting. It will occur on Tuesday, July the 14th, as opposed to Thursday, July the 16th. If you remember, we'll be attending the TSBA Summer Law Institute in Gatlinburg starting Thursday evening. So again, just make note, July meeting is on Tuesday, July 14th. Also, again, wanted to welcome Emily Orsburn to the hot seat over there, taking over for Miss Walker, who retired. So we're happy to have you, and she's doing a great job. So at this time, as Mr. Pless mentioned, the Murder 101, the documentary that was filmed at and about students in Mr. Campbell's sociology classroom at Elizabethton High School, is coming out on Amazon Prime on July the 13th. So the trailer for that has just dropped on the 13th. There's 3 episodes in the documentary. They'll all drop on the same night. So we're in the process of planning some things. There'll be more information about that leading up to the premiere on the 13th, but thought we would share the trailer with everyone tonight. So thank you, Mr. Brewer.
My students have been doing a lot of work on a certain project. For 40 years, these women were just Jane Does. We're hoping that all the work that we do is going to help those ladies get justice. And remember, if we don't get that by the 23rd, you won't fail. So, we need to see if these people could have been victims of the same serial killer. You know, we have been looking at these cases for about 7 years. You always hear about Mr. Campbell being that crazy teacher. But everybody wants to be in this class.
I originally took this class in my junior year, and I fell in love with what we did, so I decided to take it again. These women can't tell their story. They're not here.
Not necessarily true crime, but like trying to help someone out can be very powerful.
The more you know about other people, the more you realize people struggle.
He stopped right on the side of the interstate, and he kept on choking me, and I couldn't breathe. I kind of didn't want to cry. Yeah, I know. I was sort of like tearing up.
Every year, my class gets closer to the answer.
There's got to be light at the end of the tunnel.
Somebody in Elk Valley knows something about the case. All we have to do is come up with an idea big enough to smoke them out.
This is where the crazy stuff starts to happen.
This class has never been about the students changing the case. It's been more about how the case changes the students.
You don't know the kind of weight that people are carrying quietly. My mom isn't here to get justice for herself. You can be so sure, and then you go somewhere and you realize it's so different. I just want to find out the truth.
If you're looking for a class that gives you a chance to matter, you found the right one.
That's cool.
So thank you, Mr. Brewer.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's just a little teaser of what's to come. So I know that Dr. Minton traveled out to Sundance Festival with a student, and Mr. Campbell. Is that right? That was the three, and he's already seen episode 1, and is very pleased with the way it represents our students, our school system, and our community. So we're very excited about that and potential that it has to, again, just bring a positive light on our community. So more to come on the next events surrounding that in the coming weeks. So that's all I have today.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Van Huss. It's time for board member reports. I know we're a little slim tonight, but anybody have anything they need to report? Now, I know next month we'll be heading to the Law Institute, which is always a really good event. So we'll probably have something there in August to talk about. So, and also next we have our city council report, and I know Mr. Simley, I talked with him earlier. I know he had another event that he's attending tonight. And then student liaison report. Obviously, we wish Miss Helen Hackett the best as she'll head for Japan here within the next few days for an 18-month mission with her church. And again, she represented us extremely well, and we look forward to Phoebe Holly coming in, and she'll probably be here in the August, I would think, maybe July, but the August meeting once school gets going for her. So any comments or questions about anything? Okay. We'll move on to the regular agenda. First item on the regular agenda, approve proposal from Bynum Sports Surfaces to resurface LaPorte track at a cost of $221,883. Can I get a motion to approve? Motion and a second?
Second.
All right. And any discussion?
Yep. So just to give you a little history on this, the track, if you remember, we installed the track the year after the football stadium opened. So it's been 10 years for that. The stadium was 11, so it's been 10 years for the track. It's been a great surface. As you know, it's much like the stadium. It's used a whole bunch, even more within the last year. Now T.A. Duggar's track team comes down and they use the track there at the high school almost daily during the track season. As you know, we have a partnership with Milligan. We're looking at ways to strengthen that partnership again, because that's kind of their home track as well. So, and they have anywhere from 70 to 90 student athletes that are on the track team. Very, very successful track team, nationwide there, nationally. So we're looking for ways to strengthen that partnership, but it's time to address the track surface. This particular proposal will add a layer on top of the existing track. And in talking with the track officials, the people in the industry, this will lengthen the life of the track approximately anywhere from 4, 5 to 6 years before we would have to look at a major replacement, which would go all the way down to the asphalt and reinstallation from the asphalt up with all the rubber. So, and when you think about that project, it's probably it's at least twice what this is. So it's the right thing to do. If you've been down there and walked on it, again, just the wear and tear, especially at the start-finish line, when you've got all of these track athletes putting down starter blocks in the same spot at the same starting line, it's deteriorated there. There's a few spots here, and it's held up really well, all in all. And I know Mr. Pless has been on it a lot, and he can speak to it even more than I can. But it is showing its age now, and it's time for us to do something. We've invested a lot of money in that 10 years ago, and we really need to do that to shore things up, or we will completely lose the service and probably have to look at a full replacement within the next year or two if we don't do this. A couple of things, a couple of ways that we're looking at funding this. One is some half-cent sales tax revenue. There's also some one-time state dollars specifically earmarked for construction, somewhere around $60,000 that our proposal is to, we've already applied for that money. We haven't been approved yet, but we've applied for it, and our recommendation would be to use some of those funds to offset this cost as well. And as I mentioned, the partnership that we have with Milligan, they help support a lot of the improvements that we've done there at the track already, with the pole vault pit, the runway, lots of different things, the shot put area, they've helped us do a lot of those things. So we're looking again to strengthen that, since again it's used so much by all of us. But obviously, it's not the best time in the world for us to be doing this, but it's the right time to do it. Or again, it's going to deteriorate to the point where this won't be an option. So, yeah, I don't know if you have anything.
Well, I mean, I'm fortunate to live close and walk there quite a bit, and so you do notice. I usually walk on the outside, which is the least used part of it, but you can notice places that you can start to see where major things are kind of in their infancy. So I agree. If you wait, then it will speed that major renovation up, and so if we can salvage a few more years, because it has been a good track. So a question I had is, and I appreciate Coach Presnell, they got the old high jump pit, got it resurfaced, and it's kind of brought up. It's basically at the same level as the other things, or close? Okay, so do you know if
They're going to put, excuse me,
oh, it's okay.
they're going to put the original surface that we have on the track right now
Okay.
first.
Okay.
And then when they coat the track,
It'll be even
get another coat
on
so
top
it's
of it, even.
So everything
Okay.
is on the same level.
Okay. Okay. So and again, I don't know if you'll make that the high jump pit, or if it's just, it'll be good for some things, but it needs to be the same surface. We can't use it unless it's the same.
Yeah, we could not spray that
No,
asphalt
okay.
surface. It needs, you're right.
It needs the full.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're probably looking at buying a new high jump pit
Okay.
this year.
Okay.
You know, with the funds, of course, that comes from Milligan money.
Mm-hmm.
That helps those improvements that we desperately need.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
probably be something that the new coach, I'll always be there if they need me to help
Mm-hmm.
do anything like that. And I would like to be, any help I could when the surfacing starts.
Mm-hmm.
One other thing we're looking at doing, I mentioned the start-finish line, or especially the starting line. We're looking at being proactive and setting up another whole starting line on the opposite side, closest to the Boys and Girls Club, that junior high, so that way we can rotate around some of those sprints where they start, to minimize the impact in that one location all the time. So not only is it going to repair those issues that we have now, but we're looking at ways to further extend the life moving forward.
That's great. Okay. Any comments or questions? Okay. Phil's no track guy. He knows.
You went on
I
Cinder,
remember-
didn't you?
Yeah, on Cinders.
Yeah, on Cinder.
down
Yeah,
there.
the Cinder track. Yeah, it's a little bit different now.
A
Yeah.
little different.
But the item is to approve proposal from Bynum Sports Services to resurface LaPorte track at a cost $221,883. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? And there are none. Next item, approve awarding a bid 2025-2026-02-SN for milk and juice to Mayfield Dairy for $133,631 during the period of July 1st, 2026 through June 30th, 2027. Can I get a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Okay, and I'll second that. And
That's a lot of milk and juice.
that's what I was thinking. That just, yeah, it is a lot of milk and juice, but it's just an update of what we do. We'll have several of these probably come through different items.
If you'll notice, there's on the consent agenda that you've already approved, there was a bread. It was a renewal. That's why it was on the consent agenda.
Yeah.
This bid went out, and it's a new vendor, so we felt
Okay.
like we wanted to put it on the regular
Gotcha.
agenda
Way
to draw
bring.
attention to
That's
that.
right. Yes. All right. Any questions? Items to approve awarding a bid 2025-2026-02-SN for milk and juice to Mayfield Dairy for $133,631 during the period of July 1, 2026 through June 30, 2027. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? And there are none. Next item, to approve first reading of new board policy 3.2181 therapy dog program. Can I get a motion to approve?
Motion.
And a second.
Second.
All right.
Okay, so as you remember last month, Ms. Boffman shared, just kind of gave you a little synopsis about the program and what we're proposing. And I think at that point in time, we told you that we would have a board policy before you to consider. Hopefully you've had a chance to look over that. Again, it references a therapy dog handbook in here that will become part of our administrative procedure that will allow us to tweak things from time to time as needed as we further go into the process of designing exactly what our program is going to look like. But you can see there's some safeguards in there, like different things like the different types of access that will be allowed. Obviously, parents will have the opportunity to weigh in whether or not they want their child to be able to interact with the dog or not. So there's things in there like that. So just really excited about this program, what it can mean to so many students in our school system. I really think it's going to have a tremendous impact. And again, everyone that we've talked to that have started these programs in the schools just do nothing but sing their praises. So I don't know if you have any questions about the particulars in the policy. Very, very similar to the one that you saw last week or last month. But again, we've tweaked it, and we have obviously shared this with Miss Owen, and she weighed in and gave us some advice on a few things and a few tweaks to make as well.
Any questions? It was presented well last time, and look forward to moving on with that. So the item is to approve first reading of new board policy 3.2181 therapy dog program. All those in favor say aye. Aye. And any opposed? And there are none. The last item on the agenda is to approve the board to instruct counsel on how to proceed regarding false claims litigation. Can I get a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
And I'll second that. Any questions?
I move that the board instruct counsel to notify the court that Elizabethton City Schools will not intervene in false claims litigation.
Okay, so have a motion that the board instruct counsel to notify the court that Elizabethton City Schools will not intervene in false claims litigation. Can I get a second?
Second.
Okay, a second. Any discussion or questions? Okay, so everybody's clear on that? All right, so the item is to move that the board instruct counsel to notify the court that Elizabethton City Schools will not intervene in false claims litigation. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? And there are none. Next regularly scheduled meeting, remember, is Tuesday, July 14th, 2026, and we'll be headed to the conference right after that. Again, thank you for being here, and have a good evening. We're adjourned. I did actually.
Simple, wasn't it?
Yeah. All right.
Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Yeah.
To another.